Hello, welcome to Draw for Initiative. Today, my dear friend Tina and I, Sarah, artist, owner of the channel, we are having paintings for the Red Dragon Inn. The German version is called Zum Blauen Drachen, so don't be surprised if you can't find the Red Dragon in Germany. We just switch colors all the time. So this is a card game for 2 to 4 players that are 12 years or older, and you play it for about 30 to 60 minutes depending on if you play sober and how many players are there at the table. So yeah, what did you focus on the painting? What did you want to do?
Yeah, I tried to mainly focus on the characters themselves. So yeah, and the struggle they have with each other.
Yeah, they don't struggle at all. No, they don't fight. They don't drink.
They're best friends, basically.
Totally, totally. So, how did you approach it? Did you choose a new medium? Yeah, you did, right?
Yeah, I tried those
Tombow markers.
Yeah, those markers. I tried them and I failed furiously, and yeah,
we'll see about
my lesson for this time.
We will see about that. I did use the Tombows as well, and made a very comic-y style of a scene happening in the game, which is my favorite character, Gog. And you have to say his name like that when he speaks. You're Gog.
Yeah.
He's dancing with another character of the game, and I just wanted to have the goofy fun and movement in the painting. Let's see how we did, shall we? A new week, a new painting. As we said, we're in a tavern today, at least when it comes to painting, so we might speak in Gog voices.
And I'm at super high speed. Woo!
Yeah, oh yeah, this painting, let me just quickly throw that info at our audience. Tina took 190 minutes and myself, I took 110 minutes to complete the painting.
My gosh.
My Gog. Oh my
My
Gog.
Gog, yeah. Oh my God, what a painting.
Yeah, I've hardly ever seen you that frustrated when it came to painting, or stopping so often, say, I'm gonna paint on that next time I come around. So.
I stopped on painting on that like 3 or 4 times.
4 times, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but well, the shit happens sometimes. But I liked what you did with the painting, how you repaired. So I think the theme of this painting for you is repair.
Yeah, if you want to see me struggle and yeah, trying to repair really hard, this is the video for you.
You managed nicely. So I'm quite impressed.
Thank you for that.
We both used Tombow markers with this one, and you also used watercolor, right? If I saw that. Okay, good. So I stayed with one medium. You used
I
2.
should have done so too, maybe. But I thought I might give it a try after I saw what you managed to do with Webpage. So I did some outlining first.
Yes.
Since I, got the idea that it was nice to do that.
Yeah.
Little spoiler for you, no, it was not. Not at all.
Well, the other way around. You let the ink sit on the paper quite a bit before you took water.
I let it dry through, yeah.
Yeah. So you actually so what did you want to do? Where did you struggle with the markers?
I had the intention of, letting that work as an outline and leave it just there on the paper and maybe just pick up a little bit on the go as I went on with coloring. Mm-hmm. But that markers, although they dried really long, they completely vanished in the water.
So they reactivated.
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
Your outline was gone. So at one point you decided to take watercolor in addition to the markers. Why did you do that? What was Was there a particular struggle that you, or a cover
I didn't
up or
feel,
something?
I'd like to say I didn't feel ready to
Okay.
to use them for the whole painting because for me I just got used to that watercolor thingy and I didn't want to start over. So I
You went
tried to
just
stick to what I knew.
what you know. Yeah. Okay. But then, in the end, you went back to the markers, and did they behave any better then, or was it just like, I shouldn't have gone back?
I really used those because you could see tiny parts of the outlines I made in the beginning, but they just looked like somewhat broken. So I tried to gather that up and start at that point again and get a new outlining this time, clear outlining that's not
maybe what would have worked, I don't want to say easier, but let's say less complicated, bit more controlled, would be to use the colors that you had in the outlines and just pull it in onto the blank paper. You will see later how much coverage I get by just these teeny tiny amounts of color that I put in and use that.
I used that for parts too, but there was not enough outline to color the whole thing.
Yeah, okay.
Also, I made the mistake in the beginning to use a yellow acrylic watercolor marker. So you got that yellow stuff all over the picture.
Yeah. So funny enough, did you use a lot of water? Because to me it looks you use a regular amount of water with the watercolors, but it wasn't enough to liquefy the pencil, but too much to liquefy the marker. Am I getting that?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's tricky because then you. If you really just wanted to liquefy that yellow pencil, you would have added a lot more water, but then you have like this colory blotchy mess. So I get why I didn't look while she was painting. I was working on my computer, but I heard her and just like, these noises. And now I get why you were in that stage of what the fuck. Sorry for my language, but it was there was some cursing in the studio. So now I get why you felt that way, because again I didn't see what you struggled with, but now it makes so much sense.
Also, I didn't want to wait for the colors to dry. You see that on the illusionist. She's always getting blurry and stuff, and I was constantly cursing about her.
I mean, purple is a very difficult color to blend and work with in on itself, just because of the pigments in there and how it behaves, just like red. But she really gave you crap there.
Yeah, she was supposed to be the most beautiful part of the picture, and afterwards I was just hating on her. And I loved the drawer for what he was. He got the least amount of work and turned out best.
Yeah, he's like what you would say with a cliche of a rocker dude, just laid back. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you any trouble. But yeah, the lady was the drama queen there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh man. But it's really, I mean, will you try again, or will you change something up totally when you use those markers?
I definitely learned my lesson not to to count on that to be outlines from the beginning, because if the lining's just vanishing and I need something constant to
be visible on the page.
Yeah. I just lost the faces of the characters all the time.
And that's why I chose the very comic-y look with the black outlines for my painting, because I struggled with the same thing way back when I got the markers.
And finally you can talk about your picture. It turned out to be perfect. I can tell you that. It's so amazing. I
wouldn't say perfect. I do have things where I say, the girl gave me trouble too. But I really like how Gok turned out. I really like that part. I had trouble with my girl too. So she really was an illusion to paint. It was an illusion to paint her well, or put it like that. So yeah, but I like how goofy he looks. Meaning Gog. I like how he turned out.
Yeah.
Very colorful, very comic-y.
Yeah.
But you see there, I have one line of that marker, and I pull it in with water, and that's that.
Yeah, I didn't trust the pens to depend on that really, because I didn't try it enough, I guess, because I didn't want to spend too much time trying the new medium. You know, I usually come after
after work, and we just have a couple of hours.
Quite soon, so I don't spend much time on trying things out. I just try as I go and learn my lessons there.
Well, which is a perfect way. It's just that you're sometimes then frustrated because you wish you would have had the time to try a bit more before you went or took it to the bigger surface there.
Yeah. Also, the picture never turns out as I have it in my head beforehand. So.
I wouldn't say welcome to the club, but there's always something about my painting that doesn't turn out the way I imagine it, and there's always something that is spot on. So yeah, I just learned to live with it and roll with it, but I get where you're coming from with that.
Yeah. And there you have Gog's shoulder. I repainted that one like 3 times, I guess, and I began to hate just the left shoulder as much as I hated the illusionist. It was awful. It was just awful.
Oh well.
And I think that was the day where you told me that Daniel liked that Gog specifically. Yes, and I wanted to make it extra nice, so he would like that more.
he really liked Gog. I don't know. He never said what it was about it, about that section of your painting that he adored so much, but he said, "Oh, no, Gog looks really cool." Overall, he said he really liked that you took 4 colors, the colors of the decks that you play in the game, and each character is just painted in that one color and has different shades of that color.
Yeah.
So he really liked that. Very colorful. Yeah, I'm Instagramming. Work in progress. While I let things dry.
There I had the mess with the arm.
It's
almost boring on your side because everything turns out so fine. I'm just jealous of you. No, I'm not.
I'm getting to the point where I get frustrated. So he was really simple and easy to paint. He turned out really well. But she gave me a lot of crap too. And again, purple.
Yeah.
It's purple that is really difficult to blend and get depth with. And she's supposed to be really, really tiny in comparison to Gog, but she looks like, I don't know, a stick figure. So to me, she doesn't look like a person in my painting. And the cape covers that up a bit because she is dancing, so the cape is swinging.
True.
But the head and the arms, no.
But I can tell you, at least I didn't notice that much because I was just focusing on Gog as I saw the pictures, and I didn't really pay much attention. I knew the illusionist was there somewhere, but I just focused on Gog when I saw your picture.
He's so prominent. I used bigger ink outlines than I used with her just to transport mass and size of Gog, and her being really tiny. I took 0.3 millimeter pen for her and 0.7 for him. So he's way more bam in your face just because of the harsh black thick outlines in comparison to her. But again, I pretty much cursed at the same parts that you cursed in your painting. I just didn't know that these were the parts where you cursed until you told me.
It's so funny.
Yeah. Oh well. Painting. I really like that you also incorporated the drinking and the gambling part of the game. I totally disregarded that. I just went for one thing that Gog said. You now dancing with Gog.
I always imagine Daniel saying that because he's a perfect Gog voice.
Yes, he is, and I totally disregarded that part of the game. Now that you're putting in the background, the only thing that I was kind of saddened by is that the table or whatever it is where the mug and the coins are on, they're pretty much the same color. So you really have to look twice to see them, those two things.
But
it's like,
I thought that was, for me, that was intentionally.
Yeah?
Because I didn't want that to stick out too much. I wanted to focus on the characters. So I was really thinking about whether to make the background more in a different color or keep it with the table. So I didn't want to use too many different colors other than the characters.
Yeah. I did see it really clearly while you were painting or while it was wet, but now that it's dry, the colors get very similar. So I thought, oh no, we lost detail there. But if it's on intention, then great. But I thought you wanted it to stand out, like in between the background and the characters.
I wasn't sure what to do of that because I didn't want to stick it out too much. So it
not to take away.
It was a hard choice. So I definitely get what you mean. I had to make the choice.
Yes, so. Of course, totally fine. And now you're outlining, and I'm setting highlights onto the eye and 2 hands and signing my painting, and we're done.
That was the point where I was like, screw it, gotta get that finished after the 4th attempt.
Next painting will be easier. And it was. Let me tell you that already. So, what do you think? Which painting do you like best? Leave it in the comment section below. We are super curious to hear from you.
And if you want us to draw a different game, just tell us. We'd love to do that.
We love to buy games if we haven't have them already, or replay them because we have to, and then we can paint some lovely pictures for you. So see you next Wednesday, 9 a.m. CET, for another Draw for Initiative. There's also lots of other art videos throughout the week on my channel, and on Sundays I team up with my sweet hubby and we talk board games. So check in on the Gamers Couch if you're a gamer and haven't already. Also hit that like button because it helps, and share and subscribe and do all the good YouTube stuff. See you next time.
Bye.